The silence, the terror, the pain, the horror as your mom comes downstairs. And we never really knew each other anyway. And we never really knew each other anyway. It took me a year to believe it was over. It took me 2 more to get over the loss. Whoa, whoa. I took a beating when you wrote me those letters. And every time I remember the taste of your lip gloss, and we never really knew each other anyway. And we never really knew each other anyways. Maybe we always saw right through each other anyways, but we never really knew each other anyway. There were times when I wanted to hurt you, and there were times when I know that I did. Whoa, whoa. There were times when I thought I would kill you, but what can you blame me? I was only a kid. Now tell me why we never really respected each other, and tell me why I never believed that you were a person too. I always thought that you fancied my brother. I may not have liked it, but memory is a strange thing going in. And yeah, I remember you, and we never really knew each other anyway. And we never really knew each other anyway. Maybe we always saw right through each other anyway, but we never really knew each other anyway. It took me a year to believe it was over her. Ooh, and it took me 2 more to get over the loss. Whoa, whoa. I took a beating when you wrote me those letters, and every time you told me to get lost. Now it's not fair to say that, 'cause I was 3 inches shorter than you. And it's not fair to say, 'cause I was only 15 years old. But maybe it's fair to say there was a lack of communication. I took phone message, and speaking of communication, and you caught a cold. And we never really knew each other anyway. And we never really knew each other anyway. Maybe we always saw right through each other anyway, but we never really knew each other anyway. There were times when I wanted to hurt you. Ooh, and there was time that I know as a kid. Whoa, whoa. I took the phone message, and speaking of communication, and you a cock cold. I can get a job, I can pay the phone bills, I can cut the lawn, cut my hair, cut off my cholesterol, I can work overtime, I can work in a mine, I can do it all for you, but I don't want to, and we never really knew each other anyway.